Tonight you're about to meet some of our area's finest artists, sculptors, photographers, and fine craftsmen. You know, we're going to do a complete 180. I don't think you're going to believe what you see next. And those of you who are regular viewers have seen a lot of different kinds of art on this show. This is something as a total departure from what you've seen before. And we're thrilled to have on today Greg Pitts. Greg does unusual and interesting photography and art. His artwork, which you'll see, mirrors that of the famed abstract impressionist Jackson Pollock. In May 2009, the nationally seen site Google News published a feature article about his work, all of his work, in EV News, a magazine, a wonderful magazine. He was one of the only 5 photographers featured in Fort Lauderdale's Art Expressions Gallery, second annual Aperture 8 exhibit. Aside from his fine art, Greg is known for his philanthropy and his keen interest in mankind. Would you like to meet him? Here is Greg Pitts. Hi, Greg.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks. I love your work.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Why don't we talk about your first piece, which is an explosion of red here.
Yeah,
Can we get that? Yeah, I love the red piece.
Yeah, it's the title of this piece is called Sanguine. And this is my 3rd piece that I ever did, period, when I decided to paint. And as you can see, you have the layers here. And I did this piece in about 2 days. It revealed itself to me, and I was done. And that's the history on that piece there.
Well, you know, if I may say, with my background in art, what you've captured when you said you saw it and it's done, that's wonderful. You've gotten the spontaneity.
Thank you.
And yeah, and you see this in person, folks. It's actually a very exciting piece to look at. And in contrast to that, we move on to what I would like to consider a montage piece, a very interesting piece. Greg, where did you conceive this piece?
Well, this piece right here is called Bengalese, and this is a piece that I worked on. It's latex on wood, if you will. And me being from Ohio and being a Bengals fan, I chose those colors, and don't hold that against me. Yeah. But anyway, the title of this piece is called Bengalese because, I mean, if you look at it, you know, you have the skulls, you have all these fantastic layers of things going on busy here, and it could be used on a motorcycle helmet, a football helmet, or whatever, and there's a 10 by 20, so it's called Bengalese. You
know, Greg, what's so interesting about the piece, if you turn your back and turn back on it, you're going to see something else in there.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it reveals itself to you after a bit.
Yeah, you need about 10 years to try to figure out all the characters and everything in this piece.
And I don't think you have folks to be a sports fan to enjoy this painting. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
Playing words, and it must have been fun painting it.
Yeah, it was. It was so fun to where once I got finished with it, I found myself in bed, clothes on, full of paint, and I just fell out.
and again, it's latex on wood, or what?
Yes, latex on wood. Yes,
no, it's a fabulous piece. Shall we move on to the next one?
Sure, of course.
Good. Okay. Greg, am I seeing right, or is this painted on denim, or you've got the texture of denim? Wow. All right, you tell me, where did you get the idea and explain it, because it's fantastic.
Well, first of all, it's called the Levi Tribe, okay? and I was to enter a recycle show. And I was in my closet, and I was looking at all of these jeans, and nothing fit. You know, everything I put on, nothing fit. So I came up with this idea where I could hand cut these jeans, put them on wood, nail them, frame them. Now, when I first did this, I didn't have any idea that I would paint this. So this is a job that wore me out. It took me several months to come up with the abstract concept of this, because if you notice, you have the different colors. You got the pockets that's inside out. You got the zipper here. You know what I mean? You got the handkerchiefs there, which reminds you of the old Marlboro guy sitting there smoking a cigarette, you know what I mean? Then you got the jacket from like the happy days when they used to flip the collar up, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Cattle
drive.
Yeah, so these jeans date back to probably about 20 years ago, because I'm a pack rack recycle guy. I don't like to throw anything away. Good. So you have the 501s, the 503s, the 303s, the 419s, the 614s, and jackets, jean jackets, the denim shirts. You have a little bit of everything. There's 20 years of.
Yeah, but Greg, I spotted something in here that you're planning and you're pushing your own line of jeans, aren't you?
No, that's
get in tight on that, Gus, right up there in the corner. See that patch?
That's just generic,
folks.
Man.
The generic heck. It says Greg Pitts jeans, and here's how to order. That's something. He's got his own line of jeans coming out of this.
Levi tried.
Oh, it's great work.
Thank you a lot.
I love it.
Thank you.
The next piece, folks, wait till you see this one. This is terrific. Where did you get the idea for this, Greg?
This one here, the title of this one is called, I like to say it's untitled, but the title is Sea Demons. And the idea that I got from this one basically is these are all the colors of the paint that I had left. And I wanted to create something without going back and get more paint at the store. So I started out here in the center because I had very little red left. So I started here in the center and then I worked my way out.
But look how circumstance causes great composition. Because it does emanate from there, and I like the eyes right above the red swirl. Right. Folks, you got to see this. I mean, this is something that he probably kept them up all night thinking about it, and then after painting it, if you close your eyes, you could still see it.
Right, right. It really, I mean, and if I would have had to actually go and buy these colors that's in this piece here, there's no way possible that I could do it. There's no way possible I could do it. I just had the colors that you see here is all I had left, a little bit in each can, and this is what I came up with. Because again, I said I don't like to throw anything away, so I used every drop of paint that I had left to do this piece.
Do you have a name for that? Because I have a name for it.
What is it?
Whirlpool Circumstance.
Well, that works for me if it works for you.
Because that's what it looks like. Terrific stuff.
Thank you very much.
You are imaginative, and you paint what you think, not what you see, and I like that.
Thank you very much.
That's wonderful work.
Thank you.
Let's move on to the next piece, shall we?
Sure.
Good.
Now, Arnie, this is the piece that I was telling you about earlier today, okay? This piece right here is why people should really consider recycling things. You know, I was in Washington, D.C. for the Cherry Blossom Festival, and as you know, my first career is in photography.
Yes, of course.
So I was there, and I was seeing the cherry blossoms. I was having a beautiful time. I was feeling really good. So I get back home, right? The next day, I get back home, and I see this sitting next to my neighbor's house. He's throwing it away. And so I looked at it, and I'm like, it's something I could do with that. So I ran it upstairs, me and my son, got some tools, took all the pieces out of it. I had 3 canvases already laying around, and it's cherry blossom, and it's in a TV, and it's beautiful, and you can hang it up. It's only about 15
Shades
pounds.
of Washington, D.C.
Right.
Here comes the pièce de résistance.
And this right here, whether you want to believe it or not, this is the hood of a Ford Taurus.
Oh my!
Can you believe it? And I titled it, Arnie.
Yeah.
Now this is gonna really blow your mind.
Yeah.
I titled this Google Earth because at 30,000 feet, imagine looking at that.
Oh, folks, you got to see this in person. It is the hood of a car, which has taken. How long did this piece take to do?
Oh my God, it wore me out.
Oh,
6 months would be. I mean, 6 months would be about right.
It's got everything in it. It's stormy. It's pastoral. It's colorful. It's deep. It's dimensional. It's fabulous.
It is. I mean, I love it. I mean, and the glare, and I mean, it just revealed itself to me. And when I was done with it, I mean, all my work just wears me out. But at the end, it was a beautiful thing to me. For this to be thrown away, and someone said, "Well, Greg, you can have it."
I can have it. I'd love to afford it. It's magnificent. Just quickly, what would that piece cost? Do you have can we tell the audience, or you want them to just check out the website? And
Serious inquiries only. Check me out now, and I'll give you a price on this.
Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Pitts, fabulous work. We're so happy. Will you come back?
Invite me, and I'm there already. I'm already here.
Thanks so much, and
All right.
bring Lamont with you. Thanks so much.
All right.
We'll be right back, folks.
Paradise Gallery continues.